Hey, what's going on, Z Nation? Zaid here on ZSN. And today, guys, we're going to be talking about the Lakers versus the Hawks tonight. The Lakers start on their road trip, 5 game road trip with a loss, unfortunately, losing to the Atlanta Hawks out of all teams. And you know what, guys, it's not the loss that I am honestly just really pissed at, is because of the effort and who they played against versus the Hawks when it comes down to it. I mean, if you really think about it, look on paper who the Lakers faced tonight. I mean, Lakers had all their guys, they were ready to go, and they seemed like they were the better team facing a bunch of nobodies. I mean, no Porzingis, uh, and just no other starters were starting in this game. There's a bunch of nobodies playing against the Hawks tonight, and it was just one of those type of situations where it's like the Lakers had it in the bag. They could have won it tonight, and this is going to be one of those type of games where the Lakers for sure are going to look back at and say we should have won it. We should have been in a different situation within the standings by the end of the year and say, hey, you know what? Or the end of the season, excuse me, and say, you know what, this was an opportunity and we missed it. And the Lakers are going to look at this and say, hey, we lost this game because of our lack of effort in the first half. And this is just honestly one of the worst losses this season for the Los Angeles Lakers. And I think I speak for all Laker fans when I say that. It was one of the worst losses that we saw tonight by the Lakers so far this season when it comes all said and done. So we're going to get into all of the stats and what we saw from tonight's game, and of course the horrible performance and no-show performance by the Lake Show when it comes all said and done. And honestly, it's just it was really pathetic. It really was. And we had all of our stars, all of our starters playing in this game, and you lose to a bunch of nobodies. I mean that's just one of those situations, guys. It's just I am so befuddled. I mean, it was just really ridiculous how things turned out at the end of the game, and they got blown out by a team that's not really being competitive in the Eastern Conference when it comes all said and done. So, and like I said, no Porzingis, and just basically all of the starters for most of the starters for the Atlanta Hawks. So we're going to get into that, guys, and the stats of tonight's game, and talk about the flaws that we saw from the Lakers tonight. But before anything, like always, please be sure to like this live stream. Of course, follow me all across social media, Facebook, Instagram, X. I'm also on TikTok and Threads as well. And I'm seeing the comments coming in from everyone that's joining me tonight on this live stream with this Lakers loss. And yeah, I'm seeing a new someone new here. That chill snowman. Welcome to the live stream, buddy. Really appreciate you joining. Hello to you too, and you're agreeing with me on everything now. And wait, LeBron actually plays. Yeah, I mean, just think about that type of aspects. Really, I mean, hopefully he returns soon. But so far, without LeBron, the Lakers have been playing great. I mean, not bad for the Lakers and how they played tonight when it comes. Oh, sorry, excuse me. Throughout this season so far, but this type of game, I mean, if LeBron was playing, maybe things would have been better. But I don't know. But a speedy recovery for LeBron James. He's still dealing with that sciatica, no doubt about it, and hopefully he gets that fixed very soon or something. I mean, all I know is that he's playing 5-on-5, so that's good news there. But still, his return is still unknown. He needs to get reevaluated in the next 1 to 2 weeks. So hopefully things will get better for LeBron when it comes all said and done very soon. So we just have to wait and see. Let's see, Samurai Beast Warrior. Welcome to the live stream. Really appreciate you joining. Yeah, I saw your first comment here. Yeah, want JJ fired? No, I mean he's still gonna stick around. I mean you should have seen how he was so pissed during the presser at the end of the game. I mean, he was pissed. Like basically kept it short and left. So he was mad against of the locker room and just the players tonight and how badly they played. And seeing a lot of comments here from Samurai Beast Warrior about Mark Jackson being the next head coach. I get it, bro. You're fed up with JJ, but this was not on JJ, to be honest with you. It was on the team. The team did not show up in this game and help the Lakers win this game. That's just my personal opinion when it comes down to that. It's just you know, people are pissed, at everyone, and rightfully so. I mean, this was a missed opportunity. This was a trap game for the Lakers, and they're going to regret this one for sure because this was a missed opportunity. They should have won it tonight when it came down to it. And by this result, I mean, it was a blowout. I mean, when it comes all said and done, the Lakers could have been an undefeated team on the road, but unfortunately, they just couldn't capitalize on this opportunity. And they were facing on it arguably one of the worst teams in the Eastern Conference. So, and with the roster, like I said, look at the roster. I mean, the roster was, bunch of nobodies. I mean, I don't even know half of these guys that are in the starting lineup. I mean, other than number 10, but other than that, all these guys, who are these guys? I don't these are a bunch of nobodies. I mean, I just don't get it. I mean, the Lakers could have honestly won this game if they just showed up and played, but they didn't. I mean, how did they allow a guy, how did they allow a guy to score 80% from the three, shooting 4 or 5 from the three? I mean, they outscored the Lakers, pretty well tonight when it came down to the first half of their performances. And it's just one of those type of situations, guys, where it's like the Lakers really underestimated this team. No doubt about it. They underestimated this team and they thought that this was going to be a cakewalk and, we should just move on and, go to the next road on their next team on the road and just go out there and just, humiliate the other team that to come and because this will be a cakewalk and stuff like that. No, you literally just decided to just take a seat back and just relax and say, "Hey, we got this in the bag and we're going to win this game." And look what happened. You got blown out because of a bad performance in the first half, and that ended up being your downfall. I mean, you basically did not show up and step up and play Lakers basketball, and you just ended up being in a horrible situation. At the end of this game. So, and it was just bad all around. I mean, I don't know why nobody showed up in this game. I mean, give credit to Luca; he put up 22 points, but everyone else, I mean, I don't know why nobody showed up in this game. I mean, the fact that let's give credit. I mean, Jared Vanderbilt, not bad. Great job out there. I mean, 12 points, 18 rebounds. Great job out there for Jared Vanderbilt. But other than that, I'm just seeing everyone else's performance, and it's just like, oh, I don't know why I did that. Sorry about that. But anyway, um, but DeAndre Ayton, I mean, come on, bro. I mean, you were playing a bunch of nobodies against the Hawks, so you could have showed up in this game and balled out, but you didn't. Along with Marcus Smart with 5 points. I mean, not the best outing. Sure, he had 2 steals, but still, you could have shown up in this game in a better situation. And the best scorer out there was none other than like Luca and Rui Hachimura. But other than that, and also you can give credit to Jared Vanderbilt who shot 1 3, but still, the Hawks were the better shooting team, and still it was just not the best effort from the Lakers in that particular department. Um, and then you have Maxi Kleba, makes his debut, and his presence was not that needed. I guess with only 1 point and 2 rebounds, he did have 2 blocks, so let's give him credit for that. And but yeah, I mean the lack of defensive effort from this Lakers team, other than maybe Jared Vanderbilt with his 18 rebounds, was a no-show. I mean, how do you only have, let's see, you only had only 5 blocks in this game? I mean, could should have been more. I mean, DeAndre A only had didn't even had any blocks out there, not even steals. He didn't show a lot of defensive effort in this game. It was just bad all around for DeAndre Ayton. And then Marcus Smart, no show in his skill set tonight, other than those 2 steals that he put up. But great job out there for Luca with 22 points, but still with 11 assists. But still, you know what? I mean, it's just everyone needed to show up in this game, and and they didn't. And most of that came from our starting lineup when it came down to it. So very unfortunate. And Jake LaRivia, I mean, 13 points, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. I mean, still, it's just not enough to help us win this game. And let me just say this: J- Jake LaRivia is not known for being a scorer. I mean, he's not the type of guy that's going to put up like 20 points per game. I mean, we kind of saw it at one point where the certain stretches that he was doing that, but I don't know. There's going to be some games where he's going to give us, a 13, 15-point game performances. And, still, I mean, he's not the guy that, we're automatically should rely on. But at the same time, he's one of the surprisers for the start of the season that really showed up since the signing this offseason, along with DeAndre Ayton and Marcus Smart. But still, these 3 guys, in my opinion, guys, those 3 guys did not really show up in this game. And also, Luke, sorry, not Luca, Rui Hachimura only having 8 points and only having 2 rebounds. I mean, still, I mean, you're facing a team that it should have been a win. It should have been in the bag for you to win this game. But unfortunately, it just wasn't the case. It just wasn't the case when it comes down to it, guys. And it's just very unfortunate for the Lakers to lose this game in that type of manner. And hopefully there will be a bounce back for sure, especially on the road. Now, I'm not sure who they're facing next. I think it's the Charlotte Hornets, I believe. But it's another, the Lakers aren't going to be on the road for 5 games. So, it's, they have to win one of these games if they want to be competitive in the Western Conference and, have a good record and all. So, I mean, 7-3 as a record, not bad still for the Lakers, but still, I mean, these type of games, once again, the Lakers should never underestimate a team that they're facing, no matter how bad their record is and how many injuries that they, that they have. You never know. Some of these guys, every time. I mean, there's been numerous times every single season. There is a player when they face the Lakers, they have an all-star caliber performance. And that's what we saw from some of these nobodies, for the Atlanta Hawks. And we saw it tonight, I mean, from these guys. And, give credit to them because they saw an opportunity. They saw the weaknesses the Lakers were committing in the game and said, you know what, we're going to annihilate the Lakers because they're really underestimating us. And we should obviously make sure that we beat the Lakers. And that's what they did. So kudos to these young guys and these nobodies. So, they went out there and got the win for themselves, beating the Lakers tonight in convincing fashion in their home court because of the Lakers' lack of, effort in the first half. And that was the Lakers' downfall, and they never recovered since. And it's just very unfortunate. Very unfortunate that they lost this game because of the lack of effort that we saw tonight from this Lakers team. It's very unfortunate, really is. And, hopefully things start to, turn things around for the better. Maybe hopefully they'll have a bounce back game after this one and get back on track because you're not going to like Samurai Beast Warrior puts it. I mean, other than the coaching part, but I was going to say it. The Lakers are not going to win a championship this way if they don't show up. And other than that coaching part, I still think JJ, my personal opinion, I think JJ is not the reason why they lost this game. It was the lack of effort from this team, and you can just tell that how pissed he was during the press conference, and he was livid. He was livid. He was not having it, and he kept it short. And you can tell that he's pissed at his locker room and the players there. So you know, hopefully they bounce back and play a better game going into next game and on the road. I think it's against the Charlotte Hornets, but I have to check on that. But it's another road trip. The Lakers on the road for 5 games, so hopefully they start winning games and get back on track and have a much better performance going into this continuing for this season, and for sure hopefully wait for the return of LeBron. Maybe things will get better, but still, even without LeBron, the Lakers are still playing very good basketball. So without him, so they went on a 5 game winning streak, and the fact that they had to lose that 5 game winning streak to the Atlanta Hawks is just pretty sad. Pretty sad to the fact that they missed this opportunity tonight. So it is what it is. It is what it is. I mean, the Lakers will for sure, hopefully, need to bounce back from this and hopefully start, winning games and get back on track with the winning mentality. I mean, maybe those 2 days off, the Lakers just decided to say, hey, you know what, you know, we didn't want to play basketball tonight, and that kind of what we saw. The Lakers were a no-show tonight, so you know it is whatever. I mean, it's a one loss, worst loss of the season. Hopefully, we'll not see more of them going into the um, this upcoming season. So, continuing on with this season. So, hopefully, things get back on track for the Lakers for sure moving forward. So, uh, yeah, guys, let's hope they bounce back. Let's hope for it. It's one of the worst losses so far this season. So, hopefully, we'll not see any of it moving on. So, all right, I'm going to read some of these comments before I end this live stream. So, thank you all for joining me. I really appreciate the continued love and support you guys have shown me all over social media. So, I really appreciate it. So, let's see here with Timothy, Timothy Justice. Welcome to the live stream. Really appreciate you joining. These are the types of games that shows that the Lakers desperately need athletic two-way players. They really need to trade Rui ASAP. He's too much of a liability. Yeah, I mean, there's obviously going to be some moves coming the Lakers' way. I mean, there's no doubt about it. They have to improve. They have to improve, especially in the shooting guard position, in my opinion. We need to bring in another shooter, no doubt about it. And, for sure, there's no doubt about it. I mean, there's got to be some moves to be made, especially part of the rotation. And, with Gabe being injured and all, we need more size at the guard position, shooting guard specifically, in my opinion, that needs to be improved on for sure. So you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Timothy, no doubt about it, for sure. No doubt about it. We need to make some trades, but they can't make a trade until December 15th. So they have to wait a month to make sure that everyone is available so they can make a trade, very soon. So hopefully it happens soon. So we just have to wait and see. So, but thank you for the comment. I really appreciate it. Samurai Beast Warrior, man, I get it. I get it. You don't like the coach, man. I get it. But, it's not going to happen. He's not going to get fired. So, stop with the comments, man, because it's, I get it. I get it. You don't like JJ Redick, but still, I don't count on this loss on JJ Redick. It's on the team. The team did not show up in this game. So with that being said, I mean, I'm telling you, JJ is not the reason why we lost this game. It was because of the lack of effort in the first half by this Lakers team. What we saw numerous times with the same roster, no LeBron and injuries left and right, they were still able to win games. So, just saying, and maybe I might be wrong. Let me check real quick. Yeah, I mean, the fact that even, if if Austin Reeves was playing in this game, maybe things would have been much better. But it's it is what it is. It is what it is. Maybe if Austin Reeves was playing in this game, maybe things would have been much different. But no, still, I mean, the last game, we faced the Spurs, and I think Austin Reeves, did he play in the game? No, I don't think he played in that game. So just saying. I mean, the Lakers just decided not to play in this game. Maybe it's those 2 days off. Maybe those 2 days off, the Lakers just decided to say, "Hey, we didn't want to play in this game because we thought it was going to be a cakewalk. So we didn't want to show any efforts in this game." So that's what the Lakers unfortunately constantly do half the time when they face a team that they underestimate, and they end up, wetting the bed, when it comes to, facing any team like this. So, hopefully they bounce back. Let's hope they bounce back. And let me make sure. I know they face the Charlotte Hornets on the road. They're on their schedule. So I might be wrong, but it is a possibility. So let me just check real quick so I can just verify, because I know it's on their schedule. No doubt about it. So let's see. Games. They're on the road. Yeah, it's Charlotte Hornets. I thought so. Yeah, it's going to be on Monday. So the Lakers have a day off tomorrow. Well, they have to travel, so that's, you can consider that as a day off. But it's it's another 5 game road trip for the Lakers, and they already started tonight and with a L. But hopefully they get a win against Charlotte Hornets on Monday. So let's hope for that. So other than that, I mean, hopefully they get a bounce back and play better this time. So for sure. Also from Timothy, Justice, athleticism would be uh, so much wonders, for the Lakers team. I'm telling you. Yeah, I believe you. No doubt about it. Athleticism is needed for this Lakers team. And I just think that maybe a shooting guard will be a key to the Lakers potentially just making those type of improvements on this Lakers team for sure. So it just sort of remains to be seen who it is. I've been hearing that, and I hope they don't go this route, because you have to trade with the Dallas Mavericks again. But I've been hearing a lot of trade scenarios that maybe Klay Thompson, but never. I don't want him to come to the Lakers. I don't want him to come to the Lakers. We need some youth. We need some younger guys that need to play, that better shooters. Not an old aging player that could have been played wonders for this Lakers team, but it's just not going to happen. But I don't know who's on the Lakers list that they can make a trade for, that they don't have to give up a lot to make a trade for. But yeah, no doubt about it. I mean, athleticism is needed for sure with a shooting guard. I mean, they need another shooting guard. Especially a player coming off the bench. No doubt about it. But we just have to wait and see. Yeah, just have to wait and see for sure. But we have to wait until December 15th for the Lakers to make any type of trades, especially for the available ones that they signed in the off season. So, we just have to wait and see for sure. All right. Also from Timothy, let's see here. Maybe if Austin Reeves or LeBron James were also playing in this game, we would have, it would have been an ugly win instead of maybe even a blowout win instead. Either way, they definitely win that game for sure. Oh, no doubt about it. I agree with you 100%. I mean, like I said in my analysis, if LeBron was in this game, or even Austin Reeves, I kind of mentioned, Austin Reeves, after it. And I said, if he was playing this game, it would have ended up being an ugly win, but a win regardless, for sure. Um, it was just a lack of defensive effort, and especially just a bad performance in the first half. I mean, the Lakers should have played better in the first half, no doubt about it. And it's, again, these are going to be one of those type of games where the Lakers are going to say to themselves, "Hey, you know what? Um, it's just, the Lakers are going to look back at this and say, you know what? Hey, we should have won this game. We should have won that game. I mean, the Lakers once again shot themselves in the foot and missed an opportunity tonight in a trap, and it was a trap game. It was a trap game, and the Lakers just underestimated the Tim. Sorry, the Atlanta Hawks, and just decided to say, hey, you know what? We're gonna take a back seat against a team that has no Porzingis and no God, just none of their starters, and it's just a bunch of nobodies in this game. So they really underestimate that, and they should never ever do so. Any team should not ever underestimate a team that they're facing, no matter how the odds are stacked for them. For themselves. That they are able to win this game. So, but I agree with you. If Austin Reeves or LeBron James was playing, or both of them, if they were playing in this game, we would have won this game. No doubt about it. I agree with you on that. Okay, come on, Samurai Beast Warrior. Come, I get it, man. I get it. You don't like JJ. The reason that they hired JJ is because he was the only guy that was available during that time. There was nobody that they were going to hire. I mean, if Mike Malone was fired during that time by the Nuggets, I mean, there's no doubt about it. I think the Lakers would have picked him up. But no, JJ and a bunch of, assistant coaches were the only options for the Lakers to make. Now, if they would have wait another year with Darvin Ham and say, hey, there could be somebody else that will be fired or be in the mix for potential hires, it's just it could have been those type of options for sure. But JJ was the only guy available, and he knows LeBron, and they did a podcast together, and that was the whole spiel of of it was a LeBron move. But at the same time, I don't blame JJ for this loss. I really don't. And so far this season, without LeBron, and there was most of the time no Luca, and even no Austin Reeves at times. That, or no, my fault. Austin Reeves was always in the game for the start of the season. So just only Austin Reeves, we won games in key moments and key situation, and everyone showed up. It's just this game, nobody showed up in the first half. It was a no-show performance. So, you can call and comment on this live stream all you want and say calling for JJ's head, for them to fire him, but it's not going to happen. He just signed an extension before the season. So the Lakers are not going to fire a guy that they signed an extension to and who has a 7-3 record in the Western Conference. So let's pump the brakes. I know you're not happy with JJ's, as a coach, but he's the coach. He's going to be Lakers coach for the next 3 to 4 years. I mean, depending on how the contracts work with Luka Doncic, and of course, with Rob and all of that. So he's sticking around. All right. So I'm just going to end it at that. I don't blame JJ for this loss. It was the team that lost this game. And you can just tell, go on social media, man. I mean, JJ was pissed. He didn't even last that long during the presser and, left the presser. He kept it short. He was not going to have it. He was so pissed at the locker room, and, he's going to have a few words, with the, with this Lakers team, next couple of days. So, or maybe right now. So, it's the team. The team didn't show up. All right, Timothy Justice. Let's see what you wrote here. Hey, ZSN, I got a fun question for you. Which NBA players do you view as supervillains, and which NBA player do you view as a superheroes? That's a really good question. I don't really have an opinion really on that, but if I had to say supervillain, I'm probably going to give it to Russell Westbrook. I am not a big fan of Russell Westbrook, and especially during his time with the Los Angeles Lakers. But if you mean current players, there could be some past players, that retire and all that can be more elaborate more on. But if I have to say right now, I would have to give it to Russell Westbrook or maybe like Kevin Durant, those type of supervillains. Maybe Anthony Edwards, those type of guys. If but those are the guys that I think personally are, or maybe Kawhi Leonard, those type of, you know, those type of NBA players. But if I had to say superhero, I'll give it to Luca. Give it to Luca. I mean, he's more of a baby face type of player in this league. So if I had to give it to a superhero, I would probably give it to uh, uh, you know, Luka Doncic or maybe Austin Reeves, one of those guys. But maybe Luka Doncic as a superhero, and the supervillain for the NBA would probably give it to Russell Westbrook or maybe Kevin Durant. I mean, it's just one of those type of guys for sure. But those are my choices for sure. All right, let's continue on here. All right, I'm loving this interaction here. I really appreciate it. And if you haven't yet, please subscribe to the channel. Show me the love, support. Follow me all across social media. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. So let's see here. JJ Redick has been a good enough to be a coach of the year candidate, in my opinion. It's not his fault when the Lakers. Thank you. Okay, thank you. I mean, I felt that he was not the fall guy for this loss tonight. It was on the players. It was on the players. DeAndre Ayton, Marcus Smart, Rui Hachimura. I mean, those are the guys that needed to show up in this game. Jake LaRivia, he was all right, but still, he needed to show up as well. Luka, 22 points. I mean, still, he was balling, but still, maybe if he would have balled out like he did, averaging 40 for these past couple of games now, I mean, maybe that would have made a big difference. But still, I mean, he showed effort. Why didn't everyone else showed effort? Especially DeAndre Ayton, who's fighting for a contract year. He wants to get paid. He's only making $8 million, and the guy is averaging 17 and 12 rebounds a game. So, it's just, it was not on JJ that they lost this game. It was the lack of effort from this Lakers team in general in the first half, and lack of defensive effort as well. So, it's just they really underestimated this Atlanta Hawks team. So, with that being said, they need to just take responsibility and just move on, and hopefully they just need to show up in the next game against the Charlotte Hornets on Monday and just play better. They just had to play better and show up. I mean, that's the bottom line, and that's just my opinion for sure. And I didn't really read the rest of it here. Yeah, the Lakers are playing lackluster basketball. It's only just much the guys can do. Yeah, I mean, it's just if you didn't have Austin Reeves in the game, and LeBron's still out, but still, even without LeBron, the Lakers were still, they were well off. I mean, they were playing better basketball, without him. So still, I mean, they're doing pretty well for themselves without him. But still, I mean, they're on the road. I get it, but they had a 4-0 record, so it was just a lack of effort, not a lot of spirit in the game from this Lakers team. So, just saying. I mean, it was just a bad game from this Lakers team, and probably the worst one this season so far. So, hopefully, we'll not see more of it. But especially one of those trap games. I mean, the Lakers really underestimated this Lakers team, and they should have played better. They should have played better, unfortunately. So, but yeah, thank you, Timothy. Thank you so much for these comments on here. I really appreciate it. And if you haven't yet, please subscribe to the channel. I really would love you in these comment sections, giving me your thoughts and your opinion, especially some of these fun questions. I really do appreciate it. Thank you, Timothy. I really appreciate it. And Samurai Beast Warrior. What else, man? What else? Okay, it's just okay. Okay, I'm not gonna keep going back and forth with you, but anyway. So with that being said, guys, I mean, it was a disappointing loss, and no show performance by this Lakers team. The Lakers lose to the Atlanta Hawks 102 to 122. And when it comes all said and done, guys, I mean, the Lakers just have to bounce back. That's all they have to do. They have to bounce back. They're better than this. They have a team that could go toe to toe with potential team like the Atlanta Hawks and potentially the Charlotte Hornets, who I think they can get a win against them on Monday. So they just have to show up. They have to play better basketball. They have to show up, shoot better, play better defensively, like they did for the past couple of weeks. I mean, with with that type of effort, and hopefully they show up and play better, especially DeAndre Ayton, Marcus Smart, Rui Hachimura. I mean, the list goes on. All of these guys need to show up going into uh, these next 4 games on the road and just play better basketball. I mean, that's just my personal opinion when it comes down to that, and hopefully they bounce back. That's all I have to say for that when it comes down to it. Let's read this last comment from Timothy here before I end this live stream. I really hope this is the lowest number of points Luca will score all season, because we're going to need to be the best version. We're going to need to be the best version of himself he can possibly be. And yeah, no doubt about it. This is, so far, everybody's already picking him as the MVP so far this season. So, and the guy has been averaging 40 since, or averaging 30 and 40 since the start of the season. So, there's no doubt about it. When Luca thrives and plays and scores and dominates, everyone around him needs to show up and play better basketball. We've been seeing it so far, half the time when Luca, for sure, when he scores and balls out, there's some efforts when we see from like Marcus Smart or Rui Hachimura, and even DeAndre Ayton at times, that they show up and play. But half the time, it's just, it's not the case, unfortunately. And this one tonight, sure, it's not Rui. Luca only put up 22 points, but still, you know, everyone needs to show up and ball out. They have to. And let's just hope that, we'll see more greatness out of Luca throughout this season. And hopefully he stays healthy, knock on wood. And hopefully wait for the return of LeBron James and also Austin Reeves, the potential big three, to finally play together. And hopefully the Lakers will start winning games after that. But, we just have to wait and see for sure. So, but I agree with you on that. And thank you, Timothy Justice. Thank you so much for the comments on here. I really appreciate it. And also Samurai Beast Warrior, thank you so much for the comment. I really appreciate it. And if you guys haven't yet, please make sure to follow me all across social media, Facebook, Instagram, X. I'm also on TikTok and Threads as well. And if you just haven't yet, please hit that notification bell, subscribe to the channel. I really love these comments that I get to talk with all of you, especially Lakers basketball and just NBA in general. This is not just a Lakers channel. I also talk about Broncos. It's like maybe probably 5% of my content when it comes to the Broncos, but most of my content is all Lakers basketball, but and sports in general. But it's just one of those type of contents that when I'm free and have the opportunity to talk about Lakers basketball, I come on here and just give my thoughts every single Lakers post game show. So after every game, I go live and talk about the Lakers game when they win and when they lose. And I give my personal opinions and real honest opinion when it comes down to the Lakers and their performances. When they are lacking defensively, and when they play better in certain areas in the game and how they won and all that. So, I mean, that's just my personal opinion. And it's in this content, this community that we have on here, it's so welcoming. So you can express your opinion and give your thoughts about anything about the Lakers. And, there's no judgment. There's no judgment now. Even when even when Samurai Beast Warrior continuously calling for the firing of JJ Redick, it's still welcome. I mean, I have no problem him continuing to ride it and his frustration over it, and I get it. But again, I'm going to say for the last time, JJ is not the reason why we lost this game. It was the players like Rui, like DeAndre Ayton, like Marcus Smart that lost this game. Okay, they didn't show up. They didn't help out Luka. So that's just my personal opinion. All right. So with that being said, thank you all for joining me on ZSN. I really appreciate it. And once again, I want to thank Timothy Justice and Samurai Beast Warrior for the comments on here. I really appreciate it. We're growing a community here and a culture here. So please make sure to hit that notification bell and subscribe to ZSN. If you want to be part of this community and be part of the comment section and me displaying your comment like right here with Timothy here. Love your content, ZSN. You're one of the most positive Laker fans out here. I hope you keep succeeding. Now, thank you so much. I really appreciate the kind words. Thank you so much, Timothy Justice. I really appreciate it. And please be part of the community. Please be a normal content, or no, not normal. What's the word for it? Be part of this community on a consistent basis, because I do go live and talk about the Lakers and every single Lakers post-game show. So please do so. Be part of this community. I really appreciate it. Subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate it. And hit that notification bell. I really appreciate it. And thank you for the kind words. I really appreciate it. And also, Samurai Beast Warrior, thank you for being on here. And thank you all for watching. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you all in the next live stream and the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Go Lakers. Take it easy, guys. Stay safe out there.